Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another reading. But before we get stuck into this reading today, I want to announce this potential scammer I have commenting in the comment section requesting that you contact them for a personal reading. All private readings done by me you can find the information for in the description box of the video, and that is the only place. I will never pursue you to have a private reading with me. It would be you contacting me, so please do not engage with these people. I'm doing my best I can to remove and report them. Thank you for everybody who lets me know when they come up. So just please do be aware and be careful. Anybody who's asking you for a reading, it's certainly not me. You can contact me on Facebook for a personal reading. So now here we go. Let's get stuck into our cards. We have our three piles here. Group 1 is on the left, Group 2 is in the middle, 3 is on the right as always. The timestamps are in the description box below along with the cards that I'm using. And as I said just before, if you would like a personal reading with me, my Facebook details are in the description box below and you can contact me on there. I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey Group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the pink heart quartz, then this one is for you. So this reading is a self-love and empowerment reading, so hopefully it's a little uplifting with a little bit of guidance for wherever you find yourself. So yeah, we're going to jump right in with the energy you're in right now. Actually, I'll start with the underlying energy, the Lover's card. I love this. I love it for you because this tells me that you are taking responsibility for the direction of your life. Maybe it's a big decision that you've made recently, or it just shows me that based on this decision that you may have made or be in the process of making a change potentially, you are going to bring yourself some abundance, some good news, to a better place. Like you're making a choice that aligns you to a better life or a greater experience, or yeah, this is a wonderful energy for the underlying energy. It shows a choice that's made, and we've got more of that talk here in your personal qualities. We'll go through the signs since they are here. It doesn't matter if your sun's not here. It may be moon or rising, but we've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo. So all the earth signs are here. Yeah. That shall do. Oh, all the air signs too, potentially, like Aquarius as well. But okay, so here's your energy, your personal qualities, and what you're mastering right now. Look at all these three major arcanas. This is big stuff, especially with the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You are being accountable for your own healing, for the life that you have, for every choice you make. I feel like there's been a real emphasis on making healthy choices for you at the moment. You are maybe balancing out an injustice. If that applies for some people, you are being at cause here. I feel like you may have just completed a pretty big cycle for you, and so things are balancing out now, and you're starting to make choices to heal and to release the old chapter and embrace the new. There's a real gentleness to this energy. You could be finding yourself in a pause at the moment, or in just a quiet state of reflection. The World card can symbolize, the ending of something really big. Maybe it's your study load has stopped for the semester, or taking a break or a step back, or it's just a general whole lifestyle change. It could be so many things here, but something potentially is ending that maybe you've outgrown. I do feel like you've outgrown it. It might be something you've had to step up and be your own authority here, and be at cause, and make some choices, because you are very aware that destiny, life is calling you towards a beautiful, abundant, healthy life, and you want to embrace that, is what I'm seeing here. You are, there's a lot of out of the box thinking. You're somebody who I feel knows how to navigate closure and stuff. You might be somebody who helps other people with navigating closure. I see a lot of advocacy energy in your energy, so you may be somebody who advocates for other people, or just have a great understanding of the two sides of a coin of a situation. Like you have a really holistic approach and view of things. I feel like, yeah, you're very super independent and honest, integral person. And so there's some choices you're making to be even more honest with yourself. And yeah. All right, what is going to support your well-being at this time? I feel like it's having a healthy balance between work and play is what I see here first with the Devil, the Two of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Because this can be your material gains and all those earthly responsibilities or things that you're building in that regard. And then you've got emotional fulfillment with the Ten of Cups, Two of Pentacles in the middle. So you may need to have a fine balance. We've got Justice here as well. And I think I saw Temperance at one point, but it didn't come out. So there's a lot of indication of having a balance and being having a moderated approach to things, making sure that, you know, everything is tended to and we're not neglecting any areas of life. It may also be here for some people connecting to this that there's a situation that you are still sort of weighing up the pros and cons of if this situation is something that holds you back, or does it actually bring you what you want, what you feel you would like out of life and out of emotional fulfillment as well. So you may be at the moment, you know, deciding to disengage with things or let go and release yourself from things that sabotage your progress or happiness. This could be anything like behavior, thought patterns, relationships, addictions, so many things it could just be, right? So we're looking at see the Pentacle is lower on this side as well. We're sort of weighing up what needs to go, what needs to stay. And I think you've got a fair idea on what that is because we've started out with Justice, World and the Star. Like, you're calling justice on something, you're making healthy choices, you're closing something out. And it's, you know, this supports your well-being, whatever this choice is, I feel. So what limiting beliefs you may have running around at the moment up in that beautiful brain of yours. And it may be some stories about pain, about relationships, about family, about all of this stuff, things in the past that haven't worked out or have been very painful for you. Could be betrayals here with the Three of Swords, people detached from their heart space that aren't very considerate or kind, that sort of energy. And there may be a story for some of you that you will only ever attract that, and that you need to protect yourself from heartbreak, and that the past is all that you have, or that all that you will ever experience, or any of those sorts of things. About, because we've got the Six of Cups reversed, which can be really focusing too much on the past and things that like sort of reliving it a fair bit. You could be up in your head thinking very much about something that's been very painful for you. King of Swords, Three of Swords, right? But this limiting belief, for me, it tells, like, you can leave this in the past. This is not all that you attract. You do not need to protect yourself from love. I mean, it's natural to want to protect ourselves from being hurt when we stepping into something new or experiencing something we haven't before. We sometimes can get worried that the past will repeat itself or anything like that. It could be fear of somebody coming back into your world to disrupt you as well. But that's just maybe it's, I think it's overthinking of the past, and there's a bit of heartache to heal from. We've got a lot of closure sort of energy here. Like, this could be, you could be like finishing up with a relationship or something and trying to find your feet again. That may be the case for some people here. Yeah, there's a lot of indication that there's struggles with family or, you know, the home, and those more intimate relationships in life, children, custody battles between parents. All of that sort of energy is here, and you may feel trapped by some of that if that applies to you. Yeah. All right, what behaviour is not serving at the moment? We've got the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So this is scattered energy, and maybe having too many things going on at once. We have got the well, that could be indicating the Two of Pentacles there, showing that you may be juggling different aspects of your life and trying to meet different needs and you know, be everywhere at once. That can be the case for some people here, that you're juggling a fair bit of responsibility at the moment. And so if there's misdirected energy or wasting energy in any area, this is indicated here. Maybe a bit of overthinking, sort of like acting impulsively because you feel like you need to gain a sense of control over the situation. That may be the case for some people. Overthinking, communicating too quickly without, you know, taking a pause to check your alignment or intention. There's a hasty energy that might not serve at the moment. So just take it easy. Does feel like a moment to pause and reflect. I see the Sun card. Okay, what's that? The Seven of Cups again. Okay, so yeah, you have a lot of different things going on in your life at the moment that need your attention, but you're being advised to streamline your focus just to what's in front of you and what you can handle at the moment, not sending too many thoughts to outside of what's in front of you right now, really embodying this star energy, just being here and healing, trying not to overthink. Can I get clarified on the Seven of Cups reversed? Oop. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? Queen of Cups is on the bottom of the deck, so this does touch on something very close to your heart, or something that was, you know, very emotionally triggering for you, because you are emotionally invested. There's a lot of love there in this situation for you. So Seven of Cups reversed clarified by the Six of Swords and the Four of Cups. Okay, so you may be hanging on to the past, or something that is needing you're needing to release it, even if it's just mentally that you're hanging on to it, because you're still processing. That's okay, but allow yourself to follow through on this decision you've made to heal and bring more balance into your own life and bring more happiness and close out an old chapter and outgrow an old situation. Yeah, the Six of Swords, as you can see here, he's traveling away from this land on fire to something that is scorched, but it's ready for rejuvenation, I want to say. There's a real phoenix energy about this card, and Six of Swords has actually come out for you twice here. Four of Cups can be unrequited love situations, or just situations that haven't worked out how you'd hope they would, and so maybe being a little bit fixated on those, and when there's actually wonderful opportunities waiting for you. As soon as you're done releasing this and creating the space, those opportunities are just right there waiting for you to open the door and move forward. I feel like you're like on the tail end maybe of releasing something emotionally and mentally. Could be. All right, so how to overcome current blockages. Any current blockages with the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords. These images really do speak for themselves quite strongly here, in that she's got all these walls up. Okay, so we're protecting self, and that may be something you're telling yourself as well, that you can't trust people, or people don't care, or people aren't soft or understanding or compassionate to your needs or your own sensitivities. And that's not true. There will be beautiful people out there and aligning to you. I hope you have them already in your life. If not, the healthy choices you make for yourself will align you to those connections. Just deepening the connection with yourself will ensure that, right? So the Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords. We had the Five of Wands reversed and the Hermit as well. So disengaging in conflict, or things that just absolutely zap you of your energy or make you feel powerless. Anything that causes like anxiety, worrying about what's going to happen, release that and bring it back to here and now, and to the inner wisdom that's calling from you to connect with yourself inside. Withdrawal is a big energy here. Well, keeping your walls up, there is an energy for people in this group to protect yourself. If that's somebody wanting to engage with you in a way that's not very respectful, absolutely put your walls up and protect yourself. But at the same time, you're not stuck to that situation. You don't need to engage. You can just block it out, but you don't need to then protect yourself from receiving help and softness from other connections or people that may be there for you. There's a lot about this situation. Maybe you've come up against this, you've been here before in this situation, or you've found yourself in a similar situation before. There's an element here of you know what to do, or you've been in this position before, and there's something about this situation that you've told yourself, for whatever reason, some excuse you may have given yourself, that you have to stay or that you are bound to it, and that's not true at all. You can absolutely release yourself from this just by withdrawing, going within and finding solitude and connecting to your own light and taking time. All of that beautiful star in the world energy. I'll just hold that image. It's so stunning. All right, so the outcome energy, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the King of Pentacles. This is really this is really positive place to land after something I feel that you have maybe been going through for a long time. I feel like some people, this has been a really traumatic experience for you that you've been trapped in for some, and there's going to be a great deal of healing and external help needed, learning new things, trying new things. But the Page of Pentacles is here because you're starting that journey. The outcome will be an element of starting again, or trying new things, looking to look after your body and help you navigate and grow again. Or see this is the beginning. This could also be financial, like work and that sort of thing as well, because we're starting out with something small, a business idea, an opportunity, and we're using all of our experiences to navigate into abundance and into growth and release all the emotional baggage and sacrifice all of the things that would have held you back so that you can come forward and reach this abundance. It really is you're just cruising your way up and up. Yeah, we hit challenges and what appears to be a setback or whatever, but it's not. It's just another lesson for you to navigate. And learn more about your own resilience and strength and the world around you, and just be here as a human. But I see this beautiful King of Pentacles in your outcome energy to show you will find stability, you will find more financial abundance if that's what you're looking for, or more support in the physical. You will find that as you release your emotional and mental baggage connected to the past, and just get ready to embrace a new abundant future for yourself. Now, the Oracle cards we had I pulled these two for how to overcome blockages, and we had stop. And that came up with all this wall energy, 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords, the Hermit. We got stop. So the indication here very strongly is to stop engaging in anything that is, whatever this is, right? Just stop. Then we have embrace change. So maybe stop reflecting on the past, stop moving back to the past maybe, and embrace change. We have presence, awareness, attention, reality, and connection. So this is being here now and being responsible for the now that you're creating, the tomorrow that you're creating here in the now, in the choices you make. We have inner child, playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, and wonder. So both of these beautiful chakra cards, presence and inner child. Just be here now, that beautiful simplicity of having fun in this moment and bringing joy and fun back into your life if it's been missing, or if you've been busy focusing on something that's been sucking the joy from you. It's time to find that joy and lightheartedness again in the everyday stuff. We have gratitude for my body affirmation. I'm grateful for the vehicle of this physical body I have been gifted for one precious lifetime in order to resolve old karma and transcend. This is an interesting card. I don't think I've got this before. It's very indicating, it's really indicating this pivotal moment you're at in the closure of one chapter and all that you can learn from it, because I do feel it's been hard lessons in this one. It's been really hard lessons, but there's so much available for you in that. Sexuality affirmation. Not all of these may resonate. Take what does, leave what doesn't. I celebrate my sexuality. I choose when and how to express this side of myself as a living and vibrant expression of the divine feminine force. You may be a masculine connecting to this reading, and still, you know, we all have masculine and feminine energy, but this is, I feel, a very empowered, I wanted to say shameless, just there's no need to be have shame attached to your sexuality and desires and things like that. But yeah, celebrate who you're connecting with in that way, and celebrate your what do you want to say? What is the word? Prerogative, I guess, to say no as well. Energy protection. My body is surrounded by a golden bubble of light, the color of honey, shimmering and luminous. This bubble offers me protection so that only energies that serve my highest purpose can get in. There's a few cards, you know, obviously we've talked about here that indicate people that may not have your best interest at heart, and not, you know, you can close that out. You have absolutely everything it takes to not engage and just take care of you. We have forgiveness. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will help me, this alone will open me to the new. I think we've touched on that as well. When you're done processing and releasing, know that the new, I do feel, is just like right there on the other side. And I feel that comes not through you trying, but through you just letting all else go and being here now, and finding so much pleasure and joy in life, in the moments, like having that quiet cup of tea, putting that music on and dancing, like music on when you're doing housework, just spicing it up, light that candle in the evening, just to clear the air, just because the candle flicker is not, just because, little things, right? Okay. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. And that's also a message of surrendering what isn't working as well. And water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest is your last card for group 1. And again, speaks to everything we've seen here. Look at that beautiful star energy, really nourishing. And maybe if your climate permits you at this time of year, some time in nature, or finding your own way to do a water cleanse. If it's a bit cold, maybe a hot bath. But yeah, group 1, I'll leave that there for you beautiful people. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye. Hey, group 2, welcome to your reading. If you chose the Tangerine Quartz Heart, then this one is for you, group 2. All right, so this is a self-love and empowerment reading where hopefully this reading will leave you feeling empowered with a little guidance about wherever you find yourself at the moment. So starting out with your personal qualities and what is shining from you. We have the 9 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. I love this. I love this. You are somebody who really celebrates other people's achievements. Like, I feel like you're somebody who's really encouraging and motivating for other people. You're always encouraging people to go after what they wish for. And this may be the theme for you right now too, that you have recently gone after something you wish for. Or there's some sort of creative life force coming from you at this time. You're also, with the 6 of Cups, it's indicated here that you're very connected to family. I actually picked up on Cancer energy quite strongly in this reading, even though Cancer didn't come out. We have got Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio here, a bit of Leo energy. But I personally felt Cancerian energy in this reading. So take it if it resonates, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I can see there may be some wish fulfillment having come in for you recently here, but mostly I just feel like your biggest wish fulfillment is in regards to home and family connections and things like that. I feel like you're very 5th house activated potentially. And you may be somebody who's really good with working with children too. Maybe you work with children for a profession, or working with families, working in the home, supporting people, supporting your community. It's that sort of energy. I feel like you're somebody who's very loved in your community. Like maybe you're quite well known, you could be very popular, and somebody that people can come to for reliable advice and support. Yeah. There's such a beautiful energy here for you. There's also this, at the moment you're finding, like I can see that you might be trying new things to maybe reinvent yourself, or to learn to connect with yourself deeper, or learn to connect with your intuition or your creativity in a deeper way, or maybe your sexuality. But there's something about personal expression here, and getting to know yourself deeper. What your wishes are, what your desires are, and actually going for it and allowing yourself to first of all, asking the question of what it is you need and desire and want is a big thing. A lot of people maybe don't even start, but to even start that inquest, because I do feel as well you might be somebody, for a lot of people connecting to this, you may be a parent, a mother, or something like that, where you're very giving to a lot of people, and so maybe for some people you might put yourself last, or there's just seems that there might, maybe I'm getting this message where some people connecting to this, it's like, I'll do that for me once I've finished this, or once I've done that for them, once all this is all good, then I can do that for me. And so there may be a need to shift priorities a little bit so that you can bump yourself up the list, even if it's something that you may think is not a priority, but just something to do with your expression, or to feel good, or for self-love. That is a priority and should be prioritized. Just because it's connected to you doesn't mean it should be less important than somebody else's needs, or other responsibilities you may have. That's not for everybody. Take it as it resonates. But how to support your well-being at this time, how to further support it. 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. This is a really nice energy. I feel like a lot of people connecting to this group in particular do have a nice connection in their community, or a circle of friends, or a support network that's really nourishing, beautiful, and full of love and understanding, compassion. It's very soul tribe energy here. Lots of talk about home, family, countryside, nourishing, really nice stuff. You maybe you're planning to spend time with family soon, or that's your everyday life potentially too. But yeah, you may have, there may be a mother here with 3 children in the home. We can see that for someone out there that may be connecting, that you're busy with 3 siblings, but it doesn't have to be so, whatever you call it, logical. Yeah, you're advised to connect in with your own cycles, so knowing when to rest and take care of yourself, replenish, and take a step back. So knowing your own, reading and connecting to your own cycles, and when it is time to connect and give, and trusting in that. After winter there is spring. I feel there's a need to tell that to you here. I'm getting that you may need that reminder that everything in life is cycles, and we need to surrender to those cycles, and shed those skins as they need to be shed, waiting for the new life to come in. But yeah, spending time with friends. If you've been isolating a little bit, some people may have been spending, this queen can be a little bit of an isolator sometimes, because she's so devoted to what she's doing, and she's sort of like cups of tea and early nights in bed, so that she can get up and have a beautiful morning routine and get into her day. And it's very, they're very focused and very present queen, this one. So connecting in with friends will help your well-being, connecting in with your community. And also there's this element of not needing to know all the answers here, because sometimes this card can be this desire to get to the outcome, get to the goal, or a place, a destination, when it's all about the journey, especially for you, like for everyone, but because the journey is so full of joy. I feel for you, there's a lot of, don't get me wrong, I am connecting to something in the past in this reading for a lot of you that is not so joyful, but moving forward, prioritizing your happiness and finding joy and connection is right up there. And connecting to community in different ways. So, That's, I know it's hard actually for some people with restrictions and lockdowns and all those sorts of things with COVID, but there's other ways to connect. And spending time in nature, I feel as well, like getting out of the city. If you're somebody who works in the city a bit, maybe just getting out of the city for a little bit of an adventure, respite, to reconnect with yourself or with some other friends, maybe seeing friends you haven't seen in a while. Some limiting beliefs. Three of Wands reverse, Four of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So you may be, I kind of get this image of being stuck in the past a touch, or maybe there's something that you have had a little trouble letting go of. You may be feeling like what you want is over there. I kind of got that feeling with the Four of Wands as well, where we're going for a destination, like you know what you want, and maybe a certain place in your life you find yourself now could be better, or there's improvement you want to make, or you've got wishes you want to fulfill. But yeah, this energy to me is maybe overthinking or overanalyzing things that haven't worked out, and maybe telling yourself, like I said before, that what you want you will always be wanting, or it's always just going to be just out of reach, and that's not the case at all. It's not just out of reach. It's more a matter of having gratitude for what you can reach, and being present with that, and then allowing that to expand into the next expression of manifestation. But your limiting beliefs, I do feel like it's sometimes you might get a little stuck on the things that haven't worked out, disappointments, maybe it's unrequited love, or something you really had a lot of potential and a lot of hope for that hasn't come to the outcome you desired. Page of Swords can be keeping your eye on somebody or something as well. If you've been spying or using readings to check on someone a little bit too much, take it if it applies, that might not be helping at the moment to be watching so much, but rather bringing it to the now. Let me get a clarifier on this section. What do we got? The Devil, yeah, okay. Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I did where did I see that? Was it, maybe it was the last reading actually, I'm not sure, I'm sorry. But that Nine of Wands just does tell me that you really have been tested in whatever the situation is that's not bringing you emotional fulfillment, and it's actually weighing you down, and you've decided to cut yourself free, to liberate yourself from that, I can see here. But thinking about that too much, there's still attachments there with the Devil card. There's still, like, maybe when you're thinking of it, you're sending cords to that person or situation. What was the bottom? Yeah, Nine of Wands was the bottom of the deck. And it's something that's really caused you a great deal of pain, and you've had, it's really tested your resilience. You've had to, I think it's really been a hard thing to break free from. Page of Swords. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Okay. Justice of the World. Lots of page energy here. Lots and lots of page energy. So, yeah, there is a split that I can see here. I'm surprised the Two of Wands isn't here on the table, but there's this split where you can. I guess we're always in this dualistic nature of life where we can choose the high road or not, and I feel like you are at this point where you've chosen the high road. You're choosing to learn all that you can from that as well, or that might be something you're yet to embrace. It feels a little tricky at this point in the reading. I'm sorry, group 2. So everyone might connect a little differently, but there's so much available for you to learn from this situation, and you don't need to keep learning through pain. That might be something you feel like you have to repeat cycles, or it's the same cycle. What do I want to clarify the 3 of Wands reversed in this section too. Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, okay. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, especially with the 4 of Cups there as well. This is definitely about a situation. It's also a refined energy as well, where you may feel like you constantly need to refine yourself to or needing to learn more. There's like you also could I'm really lost at this point in the reading, which is a bit strange, but I do feel like you're somebody who like does refine quite a lot, like there's a constant rebirth to your energy or to your nature. You're always learning and like hands-on quite a bit. So my goodness, I've never felt so stuck at a point in a reading before, but maybe we shall just move on. Yeah, okay, well, what limiting belief doesn't serve is that whatever this lost opportunity is or thing that you're focusing on that hasn't been so great, there's better things you can be focusing on. There's new life waiting for you. All right, we'll just move on. I'm sorry, group 2. What behavior is not serving? Again, we got with the High Priestess. If you have been watching maybe a couple extra pick a card readings on a certain situation, maybe letting go of that and not needing to know the answer. It's also an indication big time of see, this is, some of you are over isolating, and it would be helpful to reconnect with friends, and you don't need to go it alone. You don't need to do this all by yourself. There's that energy here. Actually, I'm now picking up on this imposter syndrome thing as well for some people, where you might tell yourself that you are not smart enough, or you're not enough to achieve something or to acquire the love that you want, or there's this voice, this devil on your shoulder that's saying things that you just don't need to listen to. That yeah, if that applies there, I'm just getting that not every thought you have is helpful for you, and at the moment you're going through a big process of release by the looks of it. High Priestess and the Death card, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, clinging to what you know and holding on very tightly. The Devil card is there as well. It could be addictions or vices, or just safety zones, comfort zones, those sorts of things where you're clinging to what you know, and for the fear of embracing the new, or letting the new come in towards you. The 4 of Swords, for a lot of you it might be over isolating and needing connection with people, and what helps you overcome the blockages is actually the Oracle card, People Power. But we had what helps you overcome these blockages. I feel like there's a bunch of messages I'm missing in this reading, which is strange. Like, it feels, group 2 always does this to me. Come to think of it, I think it's quite often group 2 that leaves me feeling so perplexed. Like, did anybody understand that? But anyway, yeah, you may be like, for some people out there, it's taking too much time to rest, or just withdrawal, too much withdrawal. Needing to just allow whatever's falling away to fall away. Change is uncomfortable. You can accept uncomfortable. So how to overcome blockages at the moment. All major arcanas, the Empress, the Hanged Man, and the Fool. So for me, this is a massive, massive message of self-love, self-empowerment, choosing you, liberating yourself, just honoring yourself, having healthy boundaries, looking after your body and your mind, especially after a period of struggle, which I'm getting with the Hanged Man. And so you're embracing a new opportunity. Maybe it's a new lifestyle choices, and like there's something, a choice that you may have made. It could be like a new job that you're embracing as well, where you're releasing what you did know so that you can, create space for what is to come in, what's right for you, what's next for you. And maybe things that you haven't done before, new territory completely, and that can be a little scary, and that may be why you want to cling to what you know, because this could be, you could be inexperienced in the area you're stepping into. It could require you to level up in some way. For yourself, which is really, really nice. The energy you need for that is courage and people power. So relying on friends and support networks, and spending time with friends to uplift you, and courage to have healthy boundaries, potentially courage to try new things and to step out of the known and into the unknown. The outcome for that energy is the Six of Wands, public victory, recognition from your peers, feeling successful. Seven of Wands, okay, I'm going to read the Seven of Wands now, which is a liberating energy, but Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords jumped out on top. So look, that could be indicating the release of something else. There's a closure of one chapter, closing one door to allow another door to open. And in that door, you will find so much success and independence and self-expression and just contentment with everything around you, because you've invested in yourself. That's what this is. You've invested, maybe it's your education or your finances or your home or your health or something. You've chosen to invest, and you're going to be recognized for that work, and you're only going to experience a lot of abundance. There's a very, very positive natured reading. I feel like whatever it is holding you back is internal and releasing, because the choices you're making here are so prosperous, I should say. So the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. I picked that up, and it's the Ace of Cups. The next card after that is the Star as well. So new opportunities, lots of healing, lots of abundance coming in for you based on your choice to enjoy your life and let go and release that which is holding you back. The same story for everyone in the world. Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. This is another message as well of, surrendering what isn't working or what isn't authentic for you, to make room for what is. Empowering yourself, enjoyment. That was what I was trying to say before. All you need to do is just have fun. Enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. So this is about inviting joy into your life. And there's so much feminine energy in this reading, which is all about alignment and receptivity. So get good on with you on the inside and how you're feeling, and just watch that reflect on your external reality. We have self-love, exactly. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. It's everything, every little choice you make to honor and love yourself is reflected in your external reality in one way or another, and it all adds up. Challenges, unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms if you are open. Please take over, divine, and guide me to right action. Please take this burden and show me your will. So if you're facing any challenges in releasing anything, or feeling challenged by other people, just trust that as long as you're doing good and you're okay with you, as long as you stay in your lane is what I'm feeling there. Shining affirmation. I see others shining in their strengths. I do not dwell on their weaknesses. Okay, non-judgment type of affirmation, staying in your lane again. My heart and mind is My heart is open, my mind is clear. We have emotional balance, stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. So calmness, meditation, just keeping it in for yourself. Hope, support, miracles, and spirituality in faith. It's just absolutely a massive message of just trust and enjoying what is in front of you, because there's a lot of abundance around you. I can see we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. And this can definitely come up when we are facing challenges or feeling like exactly that, we're at rock bottom. But it's in those moments that we are broken-hearted and broken open, so that more of our soul expression and authenticity and truth can shine through and fill us up, and we learn more about what we need and what we do want. All right, group 2. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. It was a little bit gritty here and there, but I hope you enjoyed that and got a message from it. I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 2. Hey, group 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Carnelian Heart, then this one is for you. Group 3, this is a self-love and empowerment reading, so hopefully it leaves you feeling a little empowered and some guidance. Gives you some guidance for wherever you find yourself at the moment. So, starting out with your beautiful qualities, group 3, we have the High Priestess, the 3 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter's energy here, Sagittarius energy. Pisces is here, Aquarius is here, Gemini, Sagittarius again. A bit of water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is here too. But it doesn't matter if that's you, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, so you are extremely intuitive with the High Priestess. You may be a reader yourself, or somebody people come to for spirit wisdom and guidance. You're likely somebody who's very interested in the mysteries of life. And I feel like you're somebody who's very patient and very understanding of divine will, divine timing, and the ways of the universe. Like, I feel like you have a big trust that what's right for you will be for you. There's a lot of faith in your energy. I do feel as well you may be waiting for divine intervention in a certain situation in your life at the moment, or that might be something you call on quite a lot. You may call on higher powers to help you, and that's the thing, we often, it's available to all of us, but a lot of us forget to ask and forget to pray for it. I do feel you are connected, and you do pray for divine intervention and assistance, and you're also, I feel, willing to put in the work to see the results as well. I feel like you may be someone who isolates a little bit. You may like your own company. The High Priestess can be a little bit of a hermit. She likes to, just take time out to, sensitive to energy, I should say. Sensitive to energy. So needing time to replenish and not exposing yourself to too many different energies and things like that. I feel like you need to be gentle with yourself sometimes. But yeah, really highly psychic energy, and I feel like you're also at a point in life where things are going to change for you. Things are going to grow, and things are going to really improve based on some decisions you may have made, or there's like a vision or something you're trying to achieve, and you're sort of waiting for that to unfold, and it's going to unfold. You're aware of it. Yeah, there's a lot of just gentle, intuitive surrender in your energy here. So how to support your well-being. 5 of Swords and the Knight of Swords came out, and the Page of Pentacles. So kind of what I get from this energy is, if there are a lot of different people around you that you're dealing with, or a lot of different opinions, conflict, different ideas, people not working on the exact same page as you, that sort of thing, perhaps surrendering that and releasing that. Like, this can be having to walk away from something with lack of closure may be the case there as well. I actually want to clarify, I should have done before I started the video, but to me it's telling me to release the overthinking of old conflicts or anything like that. And yeah, I feel like it's letting go of being out in the head too much, and rather just coming back to what's in front of you and what you're creating and what you can do to enhance your opportunities moving forward. So learning new things, trying new things, getting creative. You see the Three of Wands is here again. There's just a big waiting energy for you. So you could be waiting for Ace of Pentacles, waiting for a job to start, or you're waiting for some sort of opportunity here. All right, well, let's clarify the Five of Swords. That Six of Swords, yeah, we're releasing something, something that may have some baggage attached to it. Something, yeah, you don't need to focus on whatever that was anymore. Things have changed. Things are looking up for you. Page of Cups, there's a lot of new ideas, new inspiration, new dreams coming in for you. Lots of movement forward, lots of positivity. There is a timing factor, and I think you're aware of that with some things unfolding. But there's an opportunity coming your way for sure. What beliefs are not serving you? We've got the Hanged Man, the Ten of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Maybe that you have to do everything by yourself. That may be a belief that you carry, because this Ten of Wands is carrying a big burden all by themselves. The Hanged One as well. So you could be feeling stuck to certain situations that you can't release yourself from, or that you have an obligation or responsibility to, and that may not be serving you to believe that, because there's a perceptual shift here that you can create change and take a new path, if that applies for some people. Yeah, believing that you may be powerless in any situation is not serving. It's basically the straightforward message there for you. And that changes outside, like there's something here for some of you where you're waiting for something to happen to create change, and it may be advised that you need to be that thing that happens. You may need to be your own authority here and take that step and not wait for the universe to do it for you. But your intuition will guide you towards that, and I feel is very strongly connected. Maybe this reading is what gives you that push to go and do whatever it was that you were holding back from, potentially. If that's what if you're waiting for a green light, allow this to be it. So other behaviors that aren't serving: Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reversed. Again, a bit more of entrapment, feeling like you're stuck, only in the mind though. You are not actually stuck. You can release yourself from whatever this is. Maybe it's just I don't want to start suggesting, because I'm consuming too many things. Today's reading is a bit tricky to get clear, concise points. It's all very broad, but the Queen of Cups reversed could be being emotionally invested in something a little bit too much, where it's not actually healthy for you to be either thinking or engaging in the situation or a connection or whatever it is. As much as you have been, because it's depleting your energy. It's making you feel like you're powerless, or that you don't have any authority to create the change that you'd like to create. Or maybe you're feeling taken advantage of too. Maybe you're very giving of your own energy and not getting anything in return. That could be the case here as well. It could also be this general belief that you can't open up, or that you can't share your emotions, or that you have to keep it to yourself for fear of rejection or anything like that. That is not serving. Or maybe it's that you have connections around you that you don't feel you can open up to, and that may have created a belief that you're stuck and that you can't offload or share any of what you're going through, and you have to carry it all by yourself. And that's not true, and you can create that change, I do feel. Yeah, you could be repressing a bit of your feelings as well, and keeping a lot on the inside, and feeling like your emotions are maybe a bit out of your control based on something that isn't working or hasn't worked out. Yeah. How to overcome any blockages. We had the Eight of Cups, Temperance, and the Lovers. So walking away from what does not serve you, things that are depleting you of your energy. And there was something else I saw in the Eight of Cups when I pulled it. I feel like this could also just be a belief system or overthinking of the past, or just this something in the mind is what I feel for this mostly, that you can release and let go of. So it's like when you connect to this, whatever this is, it may take a lot of your mind space and energy and mental, like emotional energy. It may suck a lot of that from you, or take a lot of hours from your day. Once you start to that thought process, it could go down into a spiral. That could be the case for some people, and that behavior isn't serving you, like feeding an old story, or and just overthinking of the past, or trying to find closure as well. Maybe it, like needing to surrender that and just walking away from it as it is. Temperance and the Lovers card, I feel like this is saying Spirit has got you here, and trusting in that will help you overcome any blockages, because these two angels here, it just tells me that whatever's happening, whatever's going on, Spirit has got you. Just know that Spirit has got you, and you can just surrender this, whatever this is, and trust that it is, so that you can have more joy in your life. Because this Lovers card does talk about once you've released something and surrendered to what is, and the release process, and that emptiness, the void, or whatever it may be, you find yourself in that moment in between, that open space, and trust that you will be, that you will move through that, and you will find yourself in a situation, connection, a job, whatever it is, that brings you a lot more fulfillment. Because this is a decision that's in accordance with your destiny and your highest good, and what's really going to serve you, and what's going to bring you more fulfillment in your life. Because whatever you're walking away from is not fulfilling for you. It's left you feeling alone, or struggling, or that you can't share, or that this is a very isolated energy sometimes. I just feel like it's a general reading. I'll try and keep it as open as I can. So the outcome energy is the Six of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Star. So in the behavior that's not serving you, Queen of Cups was reversed. So giving too much of yourself over, or emotionally investing in situations that are out of your control, or just not requiring that much energy from you, even if it is hard to let go. It's there's some sort of unhealthy emotional attachment to the situation. And so the outcome for you is the restoration of that with the King of Cups upright. It's also your masculine energy, so it's marrying that beautiful logic and softness with that emotional intelligence as well. So did I say that right? I'm looking at an energy that is just totally balanced, and can surrender even to the more tumultuous energies that we may feel, and apply some beautiful wisdom and intelligence of just acceptance, and trusting that things happen for us, not to us. Seeing the wisdom in it, basically, is what I'm getting at here for the King of Cups, right? And restoration of that balance. It could, if it's a relationship, I don't want to... I'm going to leave the relationship messages. That's for a more precise reading, I think. But there's a lot of talk about family. King and Queen of Cups, Six of Cups. That's just kind of want to touch on it a little bit. Like, there is family healing available here, but everyone's situation is going to be different. So we'll just leave that. But Six of Cups in the outcome tells me that there's more harmony in the home, a lot of healing. So family healing, relationship healing, just healing of your own emotional world realm. The how to overcome blockages, the card was actually power of emotion. So understanding your own emotional triggers and responding to those from a place that nurtures you, rather than causing even more pain, and responding in ways that are reactory. Is that a word? And not reacting, but rather just tending to yourself. Tending to the triggers as they may come up, so that you can respond from a place of more balance. I think I said this in yesterday's reading too, when emotions are high, intelligence can be low. My cat distracted me attacking a sock. But yeah, this is reunion energy as well. It's really, really nice energy about family, home, coming back together, coming together, reunion, joy, soulmates, people of past lives. Just, it's really nourishing energy, all of this. King of Cups and the Star. Lots of healing and yeah, beautiful, soft, tranquil energy there. We have authority here as well, in how to overcome any blockages at the moment, and that's to be your own authority. You don't need to wait for circumstances outside of you or someone else to make a decision, or for divine intervention to come in if that's what you're waiting for. You can be your authority to create action now if needed. Tending the tasks of daily life affirmation. I am patiently loving in my home and create a sanctuary for myself and those who share my space. Very, very, very beautiful message of gratitude, and very Page of Pentacles energy as well, where we're trying new things, we're creating, we're active in life, we're thinking outside the box, trying different things, but also just having presence and gratitude for what we're doing in this moment of this journey unfolding. We got Warrior Goddess Archetype Affirmation. I'm able to hold strong to my own intuition in the face of many confusing and varied voices around me. I know who I am and what I believe in and what I stand for. So that's, again, acting from a place of integrity and not being afraid to walk away or free yourself from things that make you feel trapped or stuck or powerless. We have guidance, support, love, signs and direction. So I feel like you, especially with the High Priestess energy here, you may be like connecting to a lot of guidance and looking for signs in your everyday life to help guide you here. And those signs and support is available to you. Desire, fun, fulfillment and joy in the card Passion. We have contentment. There's so much here about just being here now and finding the joy in what's in front of you and creating a nice space for yourself and just believing in yourself. There's so much about that here. You can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Suddenly you remember, I'm right here resting in God. So this can be if you're always constantly trying to refine or make yourself bigger or better so that you can, if I achieve this, then I can have that. And, sometimes that's the case and we've got to be logical and plan for things. But it's also important to accept ourselves as we are in this moment and know that we don't need fixing or, we're good right now. All right. Perfection. Oh God, I speak too soon. Perfectionism. Permission to make mistakes is so freeing. It's the root of creativity and change. Allow me, Divine, to make as many mistakes as I need. Free me from the prison of perfectionism. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be participating. That's it. All right. Solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine, your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule without forcing or chasing. So yeah, nourishing connections, especially for those that feel like you do have to do it by yourself and you are in solitude all the time. You can absolutely trust that the right support will come. I do feel like, what was it? I felt called to tell you to ask for help. When did I see that? Somewhere. To ask for help from the angelic realms, your spirit guides, but also physical people if available to you. But certainly do not overinvest or give to anything that is not, that's leaving you feeling wanting or alone. If it's not giving you the same love back, then absolutely unplug. And then we had a big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas. And this is about your creativity, thinking outside the box, and expressing yourself and new ideas, because you're definitely, with the High Priestess energy, Wheel of Fortune, you're somebody who's here to create changes. You're a very different individual. You've got different ideas for the world. You're here to create expansion, I feel, for a lot of people, but of course for yourself first. So group 3, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I'll look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 3.